مسني الضر وأنت أرحم الراحمين. This verse of Quran Kareem is the words of a prophet, the Prophet Eyyub. When he was ill, he had wounds all of his body, and he was really patient. He didn't oppose or attack anything. He didn't say things that he's not happy. He didn't say I'm not happy. It will be bad. It will be bad. He was always patient. He didn't say anything. He didn't say anything that's negative. He was patient, really patient, and he prayed like this: Rabbi inni masani al-dhurru wa anta arhamur rahimin. And eventually he gets healed. He become better. He got rid of his wounds. He became a healthy person. He was a prophet, of course, in the inner world, inside of the Prophet Eyyub, peace be upon him. There was no any want, there was no any illness inside his body, in his inner world, in his heart, and he was not wounded not materially, but he was not ill inside, but he was ill outside. I mean, he was ill like his body was in wounds. But oppositely, we in this time, in the 21st century, we have any wounds on our body, but we have wounds in our world. Our inner world are wounded by our sins. And we hope that we will clean our hearts. We will heal our hearts and souls with Quran Kareem, like the Hazrat Eyyub, like Prophet Eyyub did it in more realistic way. We have no wounds in real, but we have wounds, we have scars in our hearts and in our souls. Every little sin, every bad thing we do and we say, get our heart wounded, even if it's small. And if this wound, and if wound that resulted from a sin and a bad thing is not healed with prayer and istighfar and seeking of forgiveness, it will stay like a black knot on our heart, a black point in our heart. And if these black points accumulate, suppose that we are not praying for forgiveness, we are not cleaning our heart and body and soul, we are not cleaning our inner world, we are not peaceful, these black dots, these black points in our heart, on our heart, will accumulate, and I'm afraid that these black points accumulates and our heart loses its our heart lose its cleanness, lose its pureness. It will become black and more and black, more and more black. Then we will then wounded by heart. Our heart will be black, and our soul will be damaged. In the perception, in this, like you see me like this in this clothes and this my face. It is not any. There's not any warmth or there's not any illness here in the perception. But inner world, our soul and our hearts, they are not sometimes healthy enough. And this prayer, these words about Hazrat Eyyub, Prophet Eyyub, is very powerful and strong words for healing our ill hearts and souls. Rabbi inni massani ad-durru wa anta arhamur rahimin. And I want to speak about the illness and the bad times, like illness, like accidents. All ill people, all patients, every 10 person, one of every 10 person is suffering from an illness in this world. And you know that if you are not, even if you are not ill or any patient, you know that the time of hardness, the time of illness, whatever it is, for example, like a pain, headache, I don't know what the bad time, the illness time, is not fast and is not easy. It goes like very slow, and sometimes you look at the clock, look at the time, and minutes cannot pass in illness time. It is the nature of illness. And if you suppose that you are not ill or you have not any pain or headache or anything, the time goes very fast. The good time, quality time, the happy time goes fast. And the human beings wants to, when a human being had a good time, if we have a good time, we don't have to finish it. We don't want to finish it. If we have a good time, happy time, we don't want to finish it. We want it goes in tomorrow or in next month. We don't want to finish the good time. It is called nature. It's the nature of human being. But if we have an illness or bad situation, you think that it won't go tomorrow. We want it finished today. We always think that things are going on like bad or good. if bad situation goes on, we have anxiety, because what if it won't finish? The bad situation, what if it won't finish? What will we do in forever? The forever, we will be in pain. It's very bad thing. It's I fear I'm the infinity pain. But of course, we are lucky in this world, because we have no any infinite pain in this world. You know, there is that. If we are painful, very painful, we are too painful, we are too ill, we are suffering too much, but it will end in the very end. We will dead, and it will finish. But the bad news for the good times, the happiness, to joy and love and passion, the bad thing is they will finish in the end. But this is the bad news. But the nature of human is to think about tomorrow, next month, next year. It has no end. We are interested in the continuous things. We don't want things that finish in a short time. So the illness is of course bad, but it has good point of views in this way. Rabbi inni massani al-dhurru wa anta arhamur rahimin. And sometimes negative events, negative things may be good results. It's called in Arabic husnu bil ghayr. And sometimes it is something is good, and its consequences are also good. It's called husnu bil zat in Arabic.